Sammy Slinger threw an absolute gem in his last appearance. Does this prospect have another shutout in him today? It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Sammy Slinger. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
On the ground, right side, Hellman. And a quick out, number one. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
0-1.
0-1 down. That misses off the outside edge. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. There's a swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Here's Yelich at the dish. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. On the ground to third, Arenado. That's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Top of the 2nd. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Slinger back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss there. Outside low. And the count 1-2. To the right side, Hellman. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that.
Ortiz recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And now Joseph Ortiz. And that's it for a strike. 0-1.
And what a show he put on last month.
Back to first, and he's safe. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Mark Canha. 3 for 9 of the series coming in.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Arenado to second, and that's 2. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And a foul ball. On the corner for a strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 1 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
The other way, and foul ball. On the ground to the left, and it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. Fought off foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Monasterio, and that's in there at the knees. Next offering is downstairs. Dunn off of first with 2 away. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here comes Christian Yelich. There's the strike.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's 1 away. And here is Hoskins. And that's down and away. The Redbirds up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
And now Joseph Ortiz. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chorio off of first with 2 away. On the ground. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Slinger back to work. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Carroll stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake. Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
This one in the air center field. Sawinski gets under it. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back here in St. Louis, top of the 6th inning. Now here is Andrew Monasterio. Check swing, called strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1-1.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Hellman. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Out to short, Vasquez. To first, 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Brewers trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Switch through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the back path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Here's Mark Canha having a lot more success on the road this season. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Slinger back to work. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Sawinski makes the catch. 1 away. Oliver Dunn up now for the Brewers. And that drops in for a strike. That's down and in. And that one fouled off. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit. So digging in, Sal Frelick.
Ball 1.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. That's to third. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. And that is out of play.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, At times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Outside low. 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout. Slinger almost had the shutout and struck out 8.
He went out there and put him in a position to win, Boog, and that's all you can really ask of him. His teammates held up their end of the job, and they go home smiling.